What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Soul Sandy sneaker review from your boy Spence, 1/3, 1/4 of the Soul Sandy sneaker podcast. Today I'm going to be doing two reviews on some pretty slept on releases from the last week or so. I was able to pick these up for two of my friends, another set of subscribers, another set of supporters for the Soul Sandy sneaker podcast. So you know what they get? Retail pairs. So both of these pairs already have homes, but they, as always, I'm doing my best to distribute kicks to the community at a retail fashion. So hit that subscribe button, you'll get your chance, and soon enough we will have a membership where anybody in the membership will have access to these retail pairs anytime I am able to secure extra pairs. So like this weekend I'll probably have an extra Ferrari or two. Next weekend I'll probably have an extra grape or two. So you guys obviously comment down below, get active in the sub, get active in the comments, get active in the likes. Let me know that I'm doing a good job, and let me know that you guys are interested in what I'm doing. So today we're going to be talking about Vandy The Pink, one of the two Asics that dropped last week, and then we're going to be talking about the Hayley Wilson SB Dunk. I think we'll start with the Vandys. I'm kind of excited to see those in person, so let's get right into it. Obviously, live unboxing on both of these. I've had the SBs for a couple days now, but I didn't really want to do two separate videos, so I just went ahead and waited. I've also been a little busy, so for those of you who don't know, this is the Banana Split collection from Vandy The Pink, Asics collab, Asics Atmos, and Vandy The Pink. So triple collab. Super clean in my opinion. I'm just not the biggest fan of, the Asics running models. I sold these when I was at Dick's for a while, so I'm just not on the trend. So. But I thought it would still be a cool shoe to give you guys a review on. So I went ahead and grabbed a pair so I could get a review out for you, but these are going to have another home. So first thing you can see, you got the little fuzzy laces here. This is the Nimbus 10.1, not a new running model. And I'm confused as why they came with these laces. This is an interesting choice. I wonder why there's no pink, brown, or yellow. There is a yellow color of this. This is the strawberry cream version of the Nimbus. And there's a 2-pack. They smell good though. And they look huge. This is a 9.5. I have 2 or 3 people that I knew would be interested in this if I didn't obviously want it, because I knew I wasn't going to want it. So this does happen to be my size, but these look huge, in comparison to what I'm used to seeing on my feet. Maybe it's because it's very low profile. They're clean though. I'm not mad at it. I don't really like the way this toe converges to the side or diverges to the left side. I don't like that. But they're not ugly. They're not terrible. I'm not sure how I feel. I think I'm feeling like Jeremiah on this episode. On this, I don't like this cream midsole. I'm not going to call him what he calls him. But especially with the contrast of white and then cream, I'm definitely not a fan of that. But I understand, it's space in the shoe with the banana split concept. So a little bit of history behind Vandy The Pink. It is a streetwear brand that is founded and creatively directed by I'm going to butcher his name because it sounds like the dude from Solo Leveling. Jung-hoon Sun Jung-hoon. So he is a South Korean designer who is based out of Virginia. Shout out to VA boys. And Vandy The Pink, I don't know how many years it's been around, but it has gained a large popular online following with people like Lisa from the Blackpink. Not that I know who that is. And then people like Billie Eilish as well have shown interest in this brand and have been seen wearing it. That's good for Vandy. I have heard of these before. I believe they've done more collabs. They've done a Clark's collab. They've done Asics now. They've done Topo Chico. Pretty cool stuff. Honestly, in my opinion, the clothes that released in this pack were better than the shoes. So if you guys haven't already, they're not really available. I'm pretty sure you'd have to pay resale at this point, but if you haven't already, guys, go check out vandythepink.com, so you can see some of their latest collections. Super cool streetwear stuff, largely based off of fast food or inspiration from other like luxury brands. Super cool stuff. They're all about connecting Asian and American culture through storytelling is what I read. So the funny thing about this release is that, well, first, on the same day of the Dodgers, I don't know what day that is, somebody plug that in there for me. On the same day of the Dodgers, I did purchase these online, same size, same everything, but they canceled my order because that was an exclusive drop for their members that had bought something on their website from before, because these have some resale value, or they did. I don't know about now after the retail drop. So they did have some resale value at that time, so I wanted to get them to get a review out for you guys. So I purchased them that day, that day of the Kobe Dodgers. I can't remember the day that was, sometime in May. And they canceled my order that morning, which is interesting. But obviously it was because I was not supposed to be one of the people who was able to purchase it. I just happened to purchase it through Soul Links or Kicksfinder, one of the Twitter affiliate websites. Then after they canceled my order, I read up on it and I saw there was gonna be another retail release, so I waited and I went to go after that one. That morning when they came out to eliminate bots, they had these shoes listed at $30,000, similar to the J Balvin release last year when he did the black version of his threes. I mean, I'm cool with that, and apparently 2 people did check out for a $30,000 pair of Vandys, so I'm sure they got their money back. I'm sure they did a refund, whatever, blah blah blah, blase blase. But I do think that was cool. So they released a password to the site on their Instagram story. So you had to follow Vandy, and you had to kind of know what you were doing to get a pair of these. So cool release. I wish a lot more people would do it that way, just so bots and resellers can't just eat up everything immediately. So that's all I got for the Vandy The Pinks. Cool shoe. But let's move on to the next one. Double header here. A double header release. Double header review is what I meant. Oh, one more thing. Vandy The Pink, and what it means in Korean, and that means pink light. And that's a symbol of optimism and hope. So I thought that was really cool. That's a super cool name for a brand. Another super cool name for a brand is Soul Sanity. For those of you who don't know, I do have a clothing brand that will soon be available on the YouTube. But if you haven't already, go follow me on Instagram. I have a new collection dropping very, very soon. It might drop before this video even drops. Who knows how active I can get today. So it is something for those Ferraris this weekend. And I added an extra aspect to where it should be able to be versatile and worn with other things, but you guys will let me know that. So, follow me on the gram, man. Follow you, boy. All right, next unboxing. Let's get it. Let me put this. Oh yeah, even the invoice says $30,000. That's insane. So I got a discount of $29,820. $29,820. Thank you, Vandy. Thank you. I couldn't afford $30,000, buddy. So I appreciate that. All right, and this one is for my man Mason Deal, since he was upset last time that I didn't name drop him. So I'm gonna put your whole government out there, and I can tell y'all where to find him. He'll be here June 24th through the 29th. So if you want to see him and rough him up a bit, for him being the way he is, he's not the nicest man on the planet. But these are for him, I don't think this is the first shoe I've gotten for him. No, it's definitely not the first shoe I've gotten for him. Yeah. So this is the Nike SB Hayley Wilson. For those of you who don't know, Hayley Wilson is a professional skater from Australia, born in 2001. She skates goofy for all of my skate people out there who know what that means. For those of you who don't, it's an if you know, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. So I'm going to give a little bit of her accolades and history before we break down the shoes, because, you're looking at them with me. I can only show you so much. So she's the youngest women's street division competitor at the age of 15 at the X Games. She competed in the 2020. That was her Olympic debut, was in 2020 at the Tokyo Olympics. She was not 15 then, if I confused you guys just now. But quickly retired from professional skating, professional competition skating, and proceeded to be professional street skater. So obviously, for those of you, she's not, you know, she does it on streets and stuff now. Like, I'm pretty sure that's self-explanatory, but I just want to, she's not at the X Games doing half pipes and stuff like that. She's doing street skating, more open and tricks and real world skating. So Hayley is sponsored by Real Skateboarding and a couple other streetwear brands, but obviously her notable one is Nike SB. She was the Slam 2024 Skater of the Year, and obviously that's pretty cool. I didn't know that, so I'm not gonna sit here and act like I did, but this was pretty cool to see. The shoes are really, really cool, and they did a good job at, you know, adding her personal like flair to it. So let's take a look at the shoes. So they come wrapped up. Sorry, Mason, gotta open your bag. With it's got a look like a glow in the dark Nike SB sticker. Okay. So purple is my favorite color, so I really do like these. This is a really clean shoe. I just couldn't see myself wearing it enough to justify buying it. And I also knew Mason wanted a lot more than me, so I went ahead and went for his size on all the places I tried for. So we do have these tattoo graphics under a translucent outsole on the bottom. The purple shading is meant to also represent her tattoos on her body and how they differ from, you know, her skin. We do have this gritty barbed wire embroidered on the back. We have a UV reactive light here on the heel and on the swooshes to represent night and day skating and how the change is ever changing. Super cool details. We have 3 sets of different laces. So we have purple, this pastel pink, and then that deep dark purple. I might have to beat Mason for some of these laces. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, this one's like a light purple. It's not even a pink. That one's fire. I might have to see if I can keep one of those. I'm not gonna lie. Super cool. So it has the, I don't even know what font I would call that, but the Nike SB on the tongue, and then the Nike on the back side has the different font Nike. And then on the tongue, under the tongue, it says "You Reckon," which is her signature catchphrase. And then on the insole, Mason, I'm sorry, I'm taking out your insoles if I can get it out. That was pretty thick. Okay. Zoom Air unit. Pretty decent midsole. Polyurethane. Hayley Wilson with the scorpion on it. So pretty cool. I'm digging these. Maybe at SneakerCon I'll find me a pair. Probably not, because I'm not going there to spend some money. I'm going there to get some business. You know. Get money, don't spend it. Or maybe they get money by business. I'd rather buy 80 gold chains and gold ignits. I know Spike Lee gonna kill me, but let me finish. Blame it on the pigment. Wait, is that? Nah, I can't sing Kanye anymore, bro. My bad. Oops. That's pretty much all I got for you guys today. Not too in depth for these shoes. Like, you know, there's not a whole lot to say, you know, besides just the small history of them. I'll obviously have a closer up video for you guys on the screen, but I can't do on feet on either one of these because these are not mine. I'm not going to do either one of those fills like that, and I can't fit this. This is an 11.5 anyway. So let me know if you guys are going for any of the shoes over the next few weeks. Not in my opinion, but for me, this month is not a huge month as far as releases go. Obviously, we do have the grapes, which I am super excited for, and the Ferraris. But outside of that, and I got the Mandarin. I am going to try and save some money for the rest of the year because, apparently Undefeated 4s and Shattered Backboard 1s drop on the same day. So, pray for your brother. All right, I will catch y'all out on another video. For For all of you who are new here, welcome to the Soul Sandy Sneaker Podcast page. We do weekly sneaker podcasts talking about the culture, reselling, markets, sports, media, anything that relates to sneakers in general. So if you are a fan of sneakers, please like, comment, and subscribe. And we would love to have you here every week. Our podcasts usually drop on Saturday through one of those days, Saturday through Monday, depending on when I can get them out. And we have rotating guests. Sometimes we bring in an extra. Sometimes our schedule will bring us down to 3 members, but we are 4 members: Eli, Jeremiah, Rich, and I. We make up the Soul Sandy Sneaker Podcast, and we will see you later. I love y'all. Peace.